Great. Well, thanks, David. Thanks for having me. Welcome, everybody. Great to have you guys here. Today on our session, I'll be revealing my proprietary indicator that can forecast markets up to 3 days in advance. So we got a lot of great stuff to cover today. We'll spend about an hour together on our session. And before we get started, I'll just go through a quick disclaimer for you. Altos Trading, which is our company, um, provides educational information. This should be considered educational, hypothetical, and it includes opinions as to buying, selling, and holding various stocks and their securities. Just know that we're not brokers or investment advisors. We do not provide investment advice or recommendations directed to any particular person. um, and we do not accept responsibility for any decisions made by any users of our indicators, tools, and education. Of course, trading securities and options involves risk. Prior to buying or selling an option, an investor must receive a copy of characteristics and risks of standardized options. Of course, need a broker to trade securities and must meet suitability requirements. We'll be going over some various results on our session today. Just know that any past results that I share are not necessarily indicative of future performance. And any testimonials that I share are not necessarily representative of other clients or customers. All right. So I'll just give you a quick background on myself before we get into the fun stuff. Again, I'm Jeff Tompkins. Welcome, everybody. Great to have you guys all here. I have over 2 decades of experience trading the stock, options, and futures markets. I received my professional training at Morgan Stanley as an intern at the trade desk back in the early 2000s. And about 9 years ago, founded Altos Trading, where I'm the chief investment strategist. And we've rapidly grown to over 60,000 members in over 100 countries across the globe. I'm also a hedge fund manager, so I do manage money for my clients at Altos Capital. And in fact, the indicators and tools that I'll be sharing with you on the session today are those that I use within my hedge fund. And really credit to the success of the fund. We've had positive years every year since we've launched Altos Capital. And also the founder and creator of the Zillion Signal software, which we'll be looking at on our session today as well. So let's dig right in. So this is a proprietary dashboard, and it's really kind of built and designed to be an all-in-one tool to help you make more informed, confident, and consistent trading decisions. So this is your roadmap to more accurate trades every day of the week. And so I'm going to walk you through some of the really cool features that are built into Zillion. And then we'll get into the dashboard and I'll show you how you can actually apply these in your own trading and investing. So let's look at some of the things that make the Zillion dashboard unique. Number one, again, it contains some proprietary indicators that I'll walk you through, but these are signals that if you compare them to other common indicators like a MACD or a stochastic or an RSI, right? You generally don't get any, number one, they're going to be lagging indicators, right? And you generally don't get any advanced notice of a forecasted trend direction. Well, this is where these tools and indicators are kind of stand apart from the crowd. They give you up to 3 candles of advanced notice of a forecasted trend. Okay, so that means like if you're trading off of a daily chart, okay, you have up to 3 days of advanced notice of a forecasted trend direction. Okay. Now the algorithm also includes trailing stops to help lock in profits and remove, your guesswork, your greed, your uncertainty. Right. So we'll walk through that as well. But this can actually predict short-term and long-term trends with really astounding accuracy, as you'll see when we get over into the charts. And it's completely fractal in nature. So you can apply this to any asset class, equities, ETFs, futures, Forex. And it comes with a very powerful scanner as well. So you can scan for opportunities just with the click of a mouse on any time frame. So again, it's completely fractal. You can trade this on a tick chart, a 1-minute chart. So if you're an intraday trader, this is right up your alley. You can use daily charts, weekly charts, monthly charts. Again, we'll be looking at that as well in our session. Now, this is another thing that sets us apart. So, and a lot of you have probably experienced this at some point. When you look at an indicator in hindsight, so you pull up a chart, add the indicator to your chart, and it might look really great, historically. So the signals might look really accurate, and then you go to use the indicator in live markets, and it doesn't perform the way that you might expect. This is often due to what's called repainting. So many indicators will repaint. In other words, what you're seeing historically on the chart is not necessarily what the signal would have looked like in live market conditions. So our indicators do not repaint. Once you get a confirmed signal, it's set in stone, and they're designed to catch most of the trend before it reverses on you. Again, you'll see this on a chart momentarily. It's also designed to limit losses and let profits run. Okay, so our algorithms are designed in a way that when you get into successful, directional trade, it helps you capture most of that trend before it reverses on you. And if a trade doesn't work out, it gets you out. Limits losses, gets you out before those can, get any worse, right? So this is what we call positive expectancy. So you want to have obviously a system where your not just your win rate, your percentage of successful trades, but the size of your wins outpaces the sizes of your losses. This can also be used with any other indicator or system for added confirmation. So we'll talk a little bit about combining indicators on the session today. But ultimately, this is all designed to help you remove the guesswork and trade with more confidence. All right, so let's talk about some of the really cool features built into this proprietary dashboard. Number one, you get advanced trade signals, okay? So these help you identify market moves up to 3 bars in advance, as I mentioned, using our trade trend indicator. Okay, so again, if you're trading on an intraday chart, let's say a 5-minute chart, you're going to have up to 15 minutes of advance notice of a trend direction. Okay, if you're trading off a daily chart, you have up to 3 days of advance notice. There's another really cool indicator built into this called the divergence cloud. Okay, this allows you to uniquely filter signals, and we'll look at combining this with the trade trend indicator for advanced entry notifications and extra precision by requiring market moves to follow through. We're going to talk about that as well, using a really, I think, underutilized but highly effective entry technique to take directional trades. And it also, as I mentioned, includes an adaptive trailing stop algorithm that can help you maximize your winners and close out your losing trades early. All right. So this is all built into a very user-friendly, easy to follow step process, right? So I'll walk you through the dashboard here in just a minute, but it's going to include expert commentary. So if there's anything, any major market moving events, anything that needs to be on your radar, that's going to be found within the dashboard under our expert commentary. You can glance at market sentiment and sector performance, and also scan within top performing or underperforming sectors, which I'll show you as well. And then review stocks with advanced charting and signal scanning. So a lot of really cool features built into this. So let's talk a little bit about those. Number one, our tool takes advantage of the TradingView charting library. So many of you may be familiar with TradingView. It's one of the top cloud-based charting platforms out there. And we've utilized their tool to gain access to over 300 plus indicators, drawing tools, etc. We'll look at those. But you also get access to our proprietary indicators, Trade Trend and the Divergence Cloud. And we've just recently built in our latest indicator, the price action pivots, which I'll show you as well. But again, there's more than 300 built-in indicators, over 50 drawing tools. You can do screenshot sharing, annotations, so you can make annotations on your chart. And these are all saved to your account in the cloud. So this is all cloud-based. You can, switch devices, go from your iPad to your smartphone to your desktop. And recently we've included broker integration. So we're beginning to add brokers into the dashboard where if you have an account with our designated brokers, you can actually access your account within the dashboard and place trades. Okay, we're currently integrated with Tradier, Thinkorswim, and TradeStation. It includes real-time data from your broker, and you can load any symbol from your broker as well. So there's an advanced trading panel for placing trades directly in Zillion if you use the broker integration. You can do market limits, stop orders, stop loss, and profit targets, and view all your open positions, your open orders, and balances directly within the Zillion dashboard. Now, we're going to talk about scanning as well. This is a really powerful tool built into Zillion that allows you to find opportunities at the click of a mouse, literally within seconds. Okay, so this is not your traditional scanning tool, and you'll see why this is different momentarily. So this is really next generation scanning, where you can scan for signals that have been proven to be profitable. We're going to talk a little bit about statistical analysis and the profit factor, so you can actually see historically the profitability of signals. You can rank and sort signals, focus on the most promising signals, and quickly filter scan results by whatever metric you select: volume, divergence, price change, etc. we have a watch list feature built in, so you can create your own custom watch lists. You can use filters to create dynamic watch lists, scan for intraday entry signals, select between time frames, quickly review your portfolio. And then I also post my custom watch list within the dashboard. So I'll show you that as well. But any tickers that I'm following or any new promising signals that I find through my research, I'll post those within my watch list. We have a really cool trade alert feature. So you can toggle this on or off, but it basically allows you to receive end of day alerts by email. So if there's a buy or sell signal for your favorite stock or forex pair or futures contract, you can receive an alert by email automatically when a new buy or sell signal comes up. So this is great. If you have a portfolio of stocks and you're wondering, should I hold on to this position? Should I get out of it? And it reduces your workload. So rather than having to manually monitor that on a daily basis, you can get an email notification and specify which watch list you want to receive alerts for, and then quickly review any changes to your symbols of interest. So this is one of the really cool, unique features. I haven't seen this really built into any other trading tool. So it's a proprietary statistical analysis tool that actually shows you historically the best days to trade the asset. So whether that's a stock, an ETF, you can go into that symbol and look at the profit factor. It breaks it down by long and short trades, and then shows you historically, and again you can look at all trades, long trades, short trades, which day of the week the symbols are most profitable. So this is more of a kind of seasonality type tool where you can see that there's certain periods of time where for whatever reason certain symbols tend to do well either to the buy side or sell side. So we'll get into that. But this is all designed to make your life easier. Okay. And it's again, as I mentioned, very user friendly. So the learning curve is not steep. It's literally you could kind of get this all down within a single day, and it comes with all kinds of really cool features and benefits. You can export watch lists, download to CSV, import from Excel. Get your stats by trade direction. It's really incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and get over into the dashboard here and kind of demo some things for you and go through the signals so you can understand what sets this apart and how it gives you an edge with forecasted buy and sell signals. So as I mentioned, it's all very user-friendly on one page. It's cloud-based. Okay, so you can access this from any device. And I'll walk you through here what is included. Let me get my drawing tool up here so I can kind of annotate and you can see where I'm focusing in the dashboard here. So starting at the top, okay, you're going to have just at a glance a really quick analysis of the short, medium, and long-term trends in the market. So this breaks down the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&Ps, and you can see that it's going to give you the short, medium, and long-term trend. So this can help, if you're a trend trader or you're trying to trade with the direction of the broader trend, you can quickly see whether you're, trading with the trend or trading against it. And then if we go over to the right here, this is where you'll find the broker integration. Okay, so again, we'll be continuously adding new brokers. Currently, we have Tradier, TradeStation, and Thinkorswim. But you don't need broker integration. So we also provide real-time data through our data provider, Quote Media, which is what I'm currently connected to here. And then moving down, you find commentary and events. So this is where we'll post our, I'll talk a little bit about our weekly sessions, our market commentaries, anything of major importance, any major market moving events. You'll find that all under the commentary and events. Moving over, we have market sentiment. So these are your sentiment gauges that give you a quick view of the risk, trend, and current buy-sell ratio of our algorithmic signals. Okay, so the risk gauge gives you an idea of the current market volatility. The trend gives you an idea of, whether we're in bearish, neutral, or bullish trend conditions. Obviously, right now we're kind of in neutral territory, more to the bullish side. And then the buy sell ratio. So this aggregates all of our buy sell signals and gives you an idea of if there's any bias towards more buy or sell signals. In this case, we're kind of pegged right in the middle there. Okay, so kind of indicating neutral market conditions at the moment with a longer term upward trending bias. Now the sector performance is a really handy feature that allows you to kind of drill down into opportunities within specific sectors. So it breaks it down by top performing and underperforming sectors. Okay, so this kind of helps you trade with the trend, so to speak. So if you are looking for bullish opportunities, okay, you can obviously see we have communications, technology, and healthcare as top performing sectors. And you can actually click on these and it will populate the scanner with the components of that ETF that tracks that sector. So like the XLC for communications, XLK, those will all show up right in your scanner, and you can click off of those. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. You can click off of those and it will populate on the chart. Whereas if you're looking for bearish opportunities, right, you may want to, at the moment, focus on utilities, energy, or real estate. Okay, so that's the sector performance tool. Then we get down into the scanner. So the scanner is incredibly powerful. So if you click on the drop down selection here, okay, this is where you can create your own watch lists. So you can see I have my personal watch list in here. This is shareable, so you'll have access to this as a Zillion user. You can go ahead and click right off of that, and it's going to show you any opportunities or signals that I'm currently monitoring. The end of day scanner will populate all the symbols in our database. We currently have just under 5,000 symbols. Okay, and then everything is sortable. Okay, so you can sort by price, volume, buy or sell signals. Okay, so these are all the forecasted signals that you find within the dashboard. Okay, and I'll explain what these mean here in just a second. But there's a whole lot you can add to your scanner. Okay, so everything is customizable, and I'll be talking a little bit more about some of these different metrics that are populated here in the scanner, like our profit factor, our buy and sell entries. So let's start with that. All right. So let's see. Let me scroll back over here. There we go. Okay. So again, what makes this unique is the forecasted advance notice that you receive for buy and sell signals. So you'll see an up arrow or a down arrow next to each symbol. And there may not be a signal for that particular symbol, but you can see here, there's some examples, but I've sorted this. So let's look at a buy signal. So that would be an up arrow, okay? You'll see a little number by that up or down arrow, okay? So right here. Now that number indicates how many days ago the forecast occurred. Okay, so if you see a 1, it means within the past trading session, we have a forecasted buy signal. So again, these are purely forecasts. They're a warning that the indicator expects a move up in the security, or in the case of a sell signal, a move down. Now, a triggered signal, which I'll explain as we get into the symbology on the chart. If you see a higher number next to the buy or sell arrow, okay, like in this case, while there's a pending buy signal, there was a confirmed sell signal 10 days ago. Okay, so this indicates that 10 days ago there was a sell signal. This is likely an open signal. Okay, here's one that's been open for 11 days, 3 days ago. So the scanner allows you to see, how long ago the signal occurred, or how long ago, how long has the triggered signal been open. Okay, that's all built within the scanner here. It's also going to give you your entry and stop levels right in the scanner. Okay, so if you were to take an entry off the buy signal, okay, it's going to give you the exact price to enter that particular signal. Okay, so let's talk about the signals here. I'm going to expand this chart. I just got a chart of Microsoft pulled up here. Okay, so you'll see the buy and sell signals here, and you'll see the white diamonds. So I'm going to explain the symbology behind this, and let me kind of reconfigure this so it's a little easier to see. And I'll just pick out a couple signals here, and we can walk through the symbology and how to interpret this. Okay, so as I mentioned, the algorithm gives you a forecasted, indication of an uptrend or downtrend, and that's done with a white diamond. Okay, so let's just look at this buy signal. Oh, there's a couple here. We'll start with the one on the left. Okay, so you'll see a white diamond below the candle. So the white diamond below the candle indicates a buy signal, so a forecasted uptrend in the asset. This is not where you would, initiate a long position. This is simply, get ready. The algorithm expects a move up in the security. But there's something that needs to occur for this to be a triggered signal. And that is the asset has to trade up into the suggested entry price. So for a buy signal, that's going to be just above the high of the candle. Okay. And in this case, for this particular signal back in early May, there was a triggered entry. So you can see on the next day, Microsoft traded up into the suggested entry price, and we have a triggered long position. And that's indicated by the up arrow with buy right below that triangle. Okay. So not every signal will, every forecast will result in a triggered trade. And the reason for that is we've designed the algorithm in a way that you only want to get into a directional trade if there's follow through on that forecast. All right. So we do that with what's called a buy stop order. Okay. So a buy stop simply tells your broker that you want to enter a long position if at a higher price than the current market price, if there's follow through or, a move up into that price level. Okay. Versus entering with say like a market or a limit order. All right. So in this case, in this particular signal, the algorithm gave us 1 day of advance notice of a forecasted uptrend. Not too shabby, right? Now, after that triggered signal, you'll see a series of horizontal red lines. Okay. So what are those? Those are the trailing stop algorithm. Okay. And what the trailing stop algorithm is designed to do is gauge the trend strength, the momentum, the volatility at that point in time to help lock in profits on a successful forecasted signal before the trend reverses on you. Okay, as you see occurred here around the middle of May. Okay, where we get a sell signal. Okay, so you can certainly place profit targets if you prefer, but trade trend is designed to help you capture most of the trend before it reverses. So it will help you manage the position in terms of, okay, get into a long trade. In this case, off a daily, we're looking at a daily time frame. I don't think I mentioned that. And each day, I can simply go in and adjust my trailing stop level. Okay, and that will actually all be found. Let me clear this out. Right here above the chart. So currently there's no open signals on Microsoft, but if there were, it would tell you the entry price up here above the chart. So I'm looking right here, and it will tell you the trailing stop level. So you can literally just read the trailing stop level off the chart and go ahead and adjust your order with your broker. But let's go back over here to the chart and look at the next signal. So then we have a sell signal. Okay, so a sell signal is simply a white diamond above the candle. Okay, so that's forecasting a move down in the security. Now the entry, just like with a buy signal, except it would be the opposite. We have an entry that would be just below the low of the forecasted signal. Okay, so we don't, on the white diamond candle, we don't jump in right there with a short position. We wait for the follow through. So there we would use a sell stop order. Okay, in this case, we had one full day of advance notice of a move down in the asset. So you see we got a triggered entry. Microsoft traded down into the suggested entry price level. And on the next candle, you can see a confirmed sell signal. Okay, so this is where you could enter. And then we have a rotation lower in the asset. Okay, there's our trailing stop algorithm. And you can see it did a nice job at locking in profits before Microsoft then reversed back to the upside. Then we get another forecasted buy signal. This one also triggered. Okay, so entry is going to be just above the high of the candle, and we're off to the races. So another nice move to the upside. Trailing stop algorithm did a nice job at locking in potential profits before we get a reversal. Okay, so obviously some really nice signals here on Microsoft, some nice forecasted signals. But let's look at one other really cool indicator built into Zillion that can help you filter some of these signals. So you'll notice that there's red and green cloud on the chart. And I'll zoom out here a little bit so you can kind of get a broader view of what this looks like. Okay, so the red or green cloud that you're seeing here on the chart, okay, is our divergence cloud. So what it does is it identifies bullish or bearish divergence. Okay, so a green cloud for bullish divergence, a red cloud for bearish divergence. And what that can help you do in terms of filtering signals is look for buy signals, okay, inside a bullish divergence or green cloud, and sell signals within bearish divergence or a red cloud. Okay, so there's not always going to be divergence, like there's not currently any bullish or bearish divergence on Microsoft. But when there is, it's exceptionally powerful to combine trade trend and the divergence cloud and look for coinciding signals. So again, buy signals within green clouds or bullish divergence, and sell signals within red clouds or bearish divergence. And the divergence cloud alone, you can see, is incredibly accurate at identifying and forecasting trend direction as well. So you can see, like here, where we transitioned from bullish divergence into bearish divergence. You can see that we had a major trend shift from an uptrend to a downtrend around the early mid-June. Okay, so that's the divergence cloud. Now, we recently also built in another proprietary indicator, and that is our price action pivot indicator. So let me add that to the chart. And I'll clean this up so you can. I'm going to take trade trend and the divergence cloud off the chart so you can just see the price action pivot indicator. But as I mentioned, there's over 300 indicators built in. So all of your popular indicators are going to be available within the charting dashboard. Let's add price action pivots to the chart here. Okay, so the price action pivot indicator is also a forecasted indicator. Okay, so it's not lagging. Okay, there's no lagging component. It's actually reading price action in real time and identifying valid pivot points. Okay, so again, this can be combined with the divergence cloud and the trade trend indicator, but I'll kind of walk you through the symbology here. So a blue up arrow is a bullish pivot point. Okay, so this is a valid bullish pivot. And you'll see that it has, once we get a confirmed valid pivot, we get a shaded box here. Okay, this is shading the valid pivot area. And then there's a series of lines for each pivot. Okay, so the center line here is going to be your entry. So again, like the trade trend indicator, you need to have follow through to trigger a signal or a trade there. Okay, the lower red dotted line here is your stop level. Okay, so this is where you would define your risk and place your stop loss. And then the green upper dotted line is your initial profit target. Okay, so you can see off these pivots, we easily hit our profit targets. Okay, there is several valid bullish pivots here, several entry opportunities, and all three came up and hit our profit target levels. And then we have a bearish pivot. Okay, so that's just going to be a red down arrow. Okay, and then a red shaded box. Okay, and just like the bullish pivots, you get a suggested entry price level. Okay, you get your stop loss levels, and you get your profit target levels. And in this case, these bearish pivots also hit their profit target levels. So this is again, our latest indicator, the price action pivot indicator, also built into the Zillion dashboard. Now, let's talk about statistics. Okay. So I'm going to just pull up, actually, let's start with profit factor. So um, we have a profit factor algorithm that historically looks at all the signals. And I think it goes back something like 10 years or so. Okay. And it calculates the profitability of every single signal on that asset. Okay. So this is found within the scanner here. So you can see you can actually separate this out by long profit factor and short profit factor. This is all profit factor. So it's incorporating both long and short signals. Okay. And anything above a one is incredibly good. So any number above a one indicates long-term profitability. All right. So I'll just click on this one at the top here. Oh, we don't have data for that one. Let's go down to, see, am I on the end of day? Yeah, I am. Okay, let's go down to the next one. Oh, no data on that one. Let me actually go into, I'm not sure why I'm not getting data on these. Let's pull up a different here. Bear with me. Those are just some kind of odd symbols. Okay. Huh. Sure why that's, oh, there we go. I didn't toggle over the statistics. Sorry about that. Okay. So I didn't mention you have to toggle over to the statistics to get the statistical data. So that's just going to be a tab up above the top of your chart. And what that's going to do is pull up your profit factor, net profit, win percentages, number of trades, etc. So this is where you can find trade performance by weekday. Okay, and I just pulled up kind of a random symbol here. I'm not even familiar with this symbol, but we'll kind of walk you through what this is going to show you. All right, so it's going to give you the net profit. So this is if you had taken, a trade on all the signals. Okay, and it breaks it down by long trade and short trade. All right. And then it's going to give you your profit factor. Again, anything above a one indicates profitability. So you can see here with this particular symbol that all trades are very profitable. It looks like the long trades historically are more profitable than short trades, but both are demonstrate profitability. It gives you the total number of signals, your winning trades versus your losing trades. And then what's really cool is it breaks the trade performance down by weekday. So what this is showing us is that historically speaking, for whatever reason, on Thursdays, the signals are more profitable than any other day of the week. And it also breaks it down by long trades and short trades. Okay, so you can see that while if you took all signals on Thursdays, that historically is the most profitable, action to take. But you can break it down and only take long trades, and you can see that long trades historically are more profitable on Thursdays than short trades. Okay, so this is the statistical feature that at a glance allows you to see which day historically is the most profitable day to trade signals on that particular symbol. And this is available for every symbol in our database. Or if you're using broker integration, any symbol that your broker provides. Okay, so that's the trade performance by weekday. Let's see, let's go back over to our charts. And yeah, these are just some kind of odd symbols. Lidos Holdings, haven't heard of that one. Okay, so watch lists. Okay, so again, you can create your own custom watch list. You can name it whatever you want. You just let's call this sample watch list and create. Okay, and then you can go ahead and you can add any of these symbols into your watch list. Okay, and you can do that through drag and drop. You can right click and add to the watch list. There's a couple different ways to do that. And then you can also share watch lists. Okay, so if you want to share with one of your trading buddies, and as I mentioned, I've shared my own custom watch list. So I weekly I update any signals that I'm finding, whether they be buy or sell, and add those to my watch list. And all Zillion users get access to my personal watch list. Okay, here's just like some examples of watches. I haven't added any to that one yet. And then you can also, again, as I mentioned, click right out of the sector performance. Okay, and it'll pull up all the symbols within that sector. Okay, and again, you can sort any of these columns. So if you want to look based on profit factor, based on buy or sell signals, and then you can click right off of out of the scanner again, add any of these to your watch list. So maybe you want to create a watch list for tech sectors stocks or bullish sectors in general, and you can use the sector performance scanner and then add those into your custom-based watch list. And then from there, you can designate trade alerts, and that's where, again, you get emailed an alert anytime a buy or sell signal for the symbols in your watch list comes up. So all really user-friendly, all built into one simple page, all cloud-based, so you can log in from any browser on any device. And one of the only tools that I'm aware of that gives you actual forecasted buy or sell signal without using heavily lagging indicators that are really just using past price to forecast trend direction. Okay, so this is all really designed to be forward looking, and again, using broker integration allows you to place trades right out of the dashboard through your broker. Okay, and monitor all your open positions. Okay, all of your account balances, everything you would see specifically to your broker account within the Zillion dashboard. All right, so by the way, I didn't mention I will leave time for questions at the end. So if you guys have any questions on anything I've covered, please do reserve those for the end. And I will make sure to leave time to address those. But first, I want to let you know how you can get access to the Zillion dashboard. So obviously, I've demonstrated to you how Zillion can help you spot the trend. And it spits out some really incredible opportunities. And this is where it gets really exciting. So just like any tool, there's a little bit of a learning curve. You're getting up and running with the Zillion dashboard and learning how to use all of its really incredibly powerful features. I'm going to be sending you my top 2 weekly picks each week. So every Monday, I go to work and I select the top 2 buy or sell signals. It could be for stocks, it could be for ETFs, and I email those out to all of our Zillion members. And this is what the alerts look like. Okay, so these are also what I'm going to be adding to my watch list within the Zillion dashboard. But you're going to get whether it's a long or short setup, right? And then the suggested entry price, the order type to use if you want to take a trade off of the recommendation, the profit target levels, the stop loss levels, And then you also get a supplemental option alert. So if you guys trade options, that will come with a supplemental option alert that you could trade in lieu of the stock if you prefer to, with all the exact, instructions there, the strike price, again, order type, all the instructions you need. But these are real world examples of alerts that we've recently sent out to our members. One on Exact Sciences, $750 profit potential in only 2 days. And I didn't mention a lot of these play out very, very quickly, often within just a matter of days or even a couple weeks. This is an example of one on Team, $950 profit potential on 250 shares in just 1 day. Here's a couple more examples of recent ones we've sent out to our members. XLC, $550 profit potential in 2 days, over $1,300 profit potential on SPXL in 2 days. Here's a couple more recent ones. BLK, that one was only 3 days, over a $6,000 profit potential on 250 shares. Cisco Systems, $167 profit potential, 3 days. So again, not only the stock, but you also get the easy to follow instructions for options trades if you guys prefer to trade the option in lieu of the stock. So you'll receive my top two Zillion picks emailed to your inbox every Monday evening. So that's 104 picks that you get per year, in addition to access to the dashboard, which always lets you know at a glance whether to buy or sell. Okay, so you're never going to be guessing. Should I go long? Should I go short? Should I stay out of the market? That's all going to be readily available to you inside the Zillion dashboard. So there's no guesswork involved here. And you get up to 3 days of advanced warning of a forecasted trend, okay, with the proprietary buy and sell signals within the dashboard right there on your chart. Okay, here's an example of some really nice buy signals within a bullish green divergence cloud on the S&P 500. Okay, just these two triggered signals alone were good for 340 points there on the S&P. All right, this is the exact process that I use to make trades in my own personal account. I also use this to make trades within my Zillion dashboard or within my hedge fund. Okay, so I use the Zillion dashboard within my hedge fund, Altos Capital, and these are real world, real money trades that I used making or in the futures market using the Zillion dashboard. Okay, so I made these trades using the trade trend signals in the divergence cloud indicator. Did over $8,000 in a day with as much as 27,500 in open profit, over 6,500 in a day, over 6,000 in a day, so on and so forth. And yeah, there are going to be losing trades. There's losing trades with every indicator, every system. But what I want to point out here is that the indicator allowed me to maximize my successful trades. So if you look at my P&L for my successful positions, it far outpaced my losing positions. So the indicator, helped me keep my, the trades that weren't working out, my losses contained, right? And it helped. And that's, again, the positive expectancy I referred to. It helped maximize my profit potential on my successful trades and limit my losses on the ones that weren't working out. Okay, so this was all accomplished using Trade Trend, the Divergence Cloud, and the Zillion dashboard. All right, so I'm going to tell you here in just a minute how you can get access to the dashboard, which comes as part of the package that I'll be offering here, but it also comes with the trade alerts and weekly coaching. So I'm going to talk to you a bit about the weekly coaching that you get along with the dashboard in just a minute. But we've covered a lot, obviously, today. Went through the dashboard, all the really cool features and benefits that it offers, along with step-by-step details of how it works, how the symbology works, and how you can use this to make more confident, consistent trading decisions. But now I want you to be able to try it for yourself. So I have a really special invitation for you guys watching today. And I'm going to show you how to take advantage of Zillion in your own trading. So we're launching a charter membership package for our Zillion trading platform. So I want to invite you to become a charter member. It's a one-of-a-kind opportunity to put the power of Zillion in your hands. My goal is to turn you into an expert trader so that you can not only be successful, but more importantly, I'm going to teach you how to spot trading and investment opportunities on your own. And so we'll talk a little bit here momentarily about our weekly sessions, but I want obviously to make your success happen as quickly as possible. So I reveal every one of my special techniques and indicators that make what I've revealed today possible. I don't hold anything back. I give you all the tools. I don't give you a redacted version or a basic version of an indicator where that might differ from what I'm using. These are the exact tools that I'm using to accomplish the results that I've shared with you today. So I'll show you what you can expect when you join us today as a charter member. You're going to get access to my proprietary Zillion trading platform. Okay, again, it's cloud-based. It's going to break down the market in literally minutes a day. So this is, I think in the feedback we've gotten from our members and what I've experienced personally, drastically reduces the workload for making more informed trading decisions. So you're going to get a login to the dashboard. You can go ahead and use everything I've demonstrated for you today in your own trading and investing. And this is as the system continuously updates, you can watch all the buy and sell signals go from red to yellow to green. Okay, so you're going to see in real time the forecasted trend direction. You can log in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, see exactly how the system works. And you're going to get just under $12,000 worth of trading secrets when you add it all up. So I'll walk through what those are. Number one, you're going to get unlimited access to the Zillion dashboard. Okay, you're going to get my top 2 weekly Zillionaire trade alerts. Okay, this is a service that we actually retail by itself, but we're going to add that into the package as well. You're going to get the weekly live trade sessions. So I mentioned those briefly, but I'll elaborate a little bit on that. So every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we meet with our Altos members and we host a live strategy session. Okay, so we go through a market overview, map out key levels, and look for opportunities within the markets using our tools like Trade Trend and the Zillion dashboard. And I host those personally each week. So you're going to be on the session with me. I'm there to answer questions. Only limitation is I can't give you personal, trader investment advice, but I'm there to help you be successful in the markets. And so you're going to get weekly access to me as part of the package as well. My personal coaching normally starts at $19.97 and goes up from there, but that's included on the weekly live sessions. And ultimately, you're going to get to learn to trade stocks, futures, forex, and options with consistency, which of course is priceless. Now, there's a couple bonuses that come in the package today. Bonus number one is our Zillionaire Strategies on Demand videos. So you're going to get our suite of videos that walk you through all the really cool tools within the Zillion dashboard, so you can get up and running quickly. They're all online. You can watch them on demand, as well as my latest ebook, How to Create Risk-Free Trades. This is a powerful ebook that goes through money management tactics to mitigate risk and even in some cases eliminate it from your trades. Two really powerful bonuses added to the package here, which again is valued at just under $12,000 today. This is really built for everyone from a beginning trader up to a veteran trader, okay, to help you make, again, more informed, consistent trading decisions. People who work full-time jobs, part-time jobs, or even retired. Okay, again, the dashboard is designed to make your workload, to reduce your workload, make your life easier. And so even if you're, trading, supplementing your income, and have a full-time job, trading on the side, the Zillion dashboard can help you do that more efficiently, more effectively. We have members all over the world. So we have students in over 100 countries across the globe. And Zillion gives you access to, the U.S. markets and all the forecasted buy or sell signals. Doesn't matter what your account size is. So whether you're trading one lot or 100, okay, that's obviously all up to you. There's obviously a lot of flexibility there based on your risk tolerance, your account size. To use our signals. Okay, so there's no real minimum account requirement, to do this. And this is really built for traders, investors who want to learn how to trade on their own, and also those for those who prefer to be spoon-fed. So we're really big on education at Alta. So we have members that just want the signals or just want to be, spoon-fed the two weekly alerts, and that's perfectly fine. We're here for you to provide what you're looking for there. But we have a lot of members who want to, be more self-directed and self-sufficient. And if that's you, that's fine too. We're here to provide the education and help you do this all on your own. So I mentioned I'm a hedge fund manager, and I see a lot of systems like this kind of cross my desk. And some are decent. Others are, I would say average. Every so often I get approached with, some dashboard or system that somebody's developed. And it's not uncommon to see those priced at, 20, 30 grand. And a lot of them are outdated. So I think Zillion is a unique tool that I really have not seen in the hedge fund industry, in terms of the forecasted advanced notice it gives you, the statistical performance tools, all these things I've been looking for many years and have never been able to find them, even at some of these really high price points. Which is really what led us to develop the Zillion dashboard. It was really an unmet need. And so, compared to what I usually see, I and what I've seen priced out in the market for institutional traders, um, 10 grand a year would be, I think, a steal for something like Zillion. Even 5,000 a year, which is what we plan on setting the price for to access Zillion in the near future. But we're going to do something really special today. So we're not going to obviously give you this at the retail price, but just know that this is going to be the retail price moving forward. So I want to give you an opportunity to get in at an incredible discount and use all the tools and everything that the dashboard has to offer. So we're going to lower the price even more and take a huge amount off. So over $10,000 off the final list price. This is for today only. Okay, so if you want to take advantage of this, I'm going to give you the link here so you can become a Zillion member. But I'll walk you through again everything that's included in the package. You get unlimited access to Zillion. This is our lifetime license price. Okay, the retail price. You get my top two weekly Zillionaire trade alerts. Again, the retail price for those is $9.97. You get my weekly live sessions every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Retail price for those is $5.50. You get personal coaching from me on a weekly basis on our weekly sessions. As I mentioned, my personal coaching typically starts at $19.97 and goes up from there, but you're going to get access to me again on a weekly basis, and learn to trade equities, ETFs, futures, Forex options, whatever market you're interested in, which of course is priceless. And then you get the two bonuses as well as part of your package, the Zillionaire Strategies on-demand videos, and the Altus Quick Start training, and you get my latest ebook, How to Create Risk-Free Trades. So total value on the package, just under $12,000, but we are knocking 90% off the retail price. So you can literally get access to everything that I've shown you today for just $97 a month. And I'll show you how you can claim one of the packages and get access to the dashboard. The link is altostrading.com/Zillion. You're also going to find two other options. So we have a monthly option available, but if you prefer to save even more than the 90%, you can claim our annual offer. And then we also have a lifetime offer. So if you prefer to just own everything without a subscription, you have that option as well. So once you go over to altostrading.com/Zillion, you'll see all those options available to you. So if you want in, obviously you're going to need to take action. This is only good for today, and it's only good for 25 charter memberships at that 90% discount. So once the 25 charter memberships are gone, everything will go back to the retail price. Okay, so all you have to do is go to the link below, again, altostrading.com/Zillion, and David will put that in the chat for you guys. You're going to go to our secure checkout page. You can review everything you get as a charter member. I really want to thank everybody for being here today. I really appreciate your time. I hope you got a lot out of the session, and I look forward to getting your success stories and hearing some of your experience and successful trades within the Zillion dashboard. I'm going to throw up our contact information here for you. You can email us at support@altostrading.com. We also have a toll-free number, 800-895-9348. You can call in if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and open it up to questions. It looks like I probably have a few minutes left here. So if you guys have any questions that I can answer, you can go ahead and throw those in the chat. And I think I forgot to mention the 90% discount is grandfathered. So you are grandfathered in at that discounted rate for as long as you want to remain a member. We don't ever raise the price on you. And there aren't any contracts or commitments. So obviously you can cancel anytime. That's totally up to you. Let's see what questions we have here. I'm trying to kind of break these down from the past or the prior presenter here. Yeah, actually, Omar, we are working on building in some options, options data and tools into the dashboard. I do a lot of options trading personally, and in fact, love the signals for my directional options trades. So as far as like options chains and and your Greeks and everything, I typically just get those out of my broker platform and use the signals. But we are working on integrating options data as well. Can it be used with Forex trading? Absolutely. Yeah. So you do get access to Forex symbols as well. And as I mentioned, you can apply the buy or sell forecast to any asset class, any symbol within the dashboard. Yes. Let's see. Does it work intraday? Barcat asking, does it work intraday? Yes. So it does come with intraday signals as well. So right off the chart, let me just get off this weird symbol here. Um, oh, I don't know. I must have lost my data feed. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check my data feed. But yes, so you can do intraday. So if you just select the time frame here, you can see you can select intraday time frames. Okay, and you can select daily, weekly, and monthly time frames as well. Yeah, and Omar, if you go over to the link altostrading.com/zillion, it will have the annual and lifetime pricing on there as well. Andrew, do you get access to the indicators that are used? Yeah, so you're going to get full access to all the indicators built into the dashboard. You get full access. So again, it's not a redacted version of the indicator. It's the full indicator. It comes with all the user inputs. And it comes with a suite of 300 plus other indicators as well. So you get full access. In fact, if you're already a TradingView member, you can consolidate subscriptions there because the Zillion dashboard uses TradingView charting, and you get access to the full suite of TradingView tools right there within the dashboard. So may even be able to save a little money there for you if you guys are TradingView members. The Thinkorswim integration, we actually launched right before Schwab acquired drawing a blank on geez, what is it? Uh, Brain dead. But anyway, the Schwab acquisition of TD Ameritrade. There, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. When Schwab acquired TD Ameritrade, the API switched. So we're in the process of working with Schwab to update the APIs to get that reintegrated. So we launched that right before the Schwab acquisition of TD Ameritrade, and are in the process of working with Schwab to get those APIs updated. Let's see, any other questions? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure, Omar. I'm not sure about like these questions about options, win rate, trades. So the signals are going to be the signal statistics are going to be based on the underlying. So obviously, there's a ton of different option strategies that you can apply to the signals. So those signals, the statistical data is based on the signal on the underlying asset, not based on a specific option strategy. If I'm understanding that question correctly. Okay, so let's see if the signals are slingshot baggage. Does this offer include that? Yeah, so you're essentially going to get everything within the dashboard, and then the weekly sessions, the 2 weekly picks, and the indicators built within the Zillion dashboard. If I understand that question, LJ, correctly. All right, well, it looks like I'm kind of up on time here, so I'll just throw up our contact info one more time in case I missed any questions, or you need to reach us outside of the session here. Again, support at altostrading.com, or you can give us a call toll free 800-895-9348. Really appreciate everybody's time today, and thanks, David, for having me. It's always a pleasure. I'll pass it back to you.